Morning. Well, another work week's done. Saturday morning, about 7:30. Just got out here on the water. We're fishing that 20-acre pond again. Water temperature's probably dropped at least 15 degrees. We've had some really cold weather. Actually going to get into the 40s this week for us. So we're going to figure out what they're doing today. I'm going to start out with the frog. Take a lap around the perimeter of the pond. We got 5 different options for them today, but might take a little work. Figure out what our pattern's going to be. But I appreciate you joining us. If you like what I'm doing here, if you can hit that like button. I'm up to 18 subscribers. That's good. Appreciate everybody watching. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I got videos out for fishing. I fish out of a Lifetime Manta kayak. I have a review of the Manta. So just try to bring you some entertaining fishing. Try to show you a few tricks of the trade that I've learned over the last 35 years, and let's go fishing. Alright, got a different type of frog. See how he does this morning. If we have good luck with him, I'll run a little breakdown of modifications I did and why I decided to switch to this frog.
Tell you what you're missing right before I throw it back. I hold it up and take a picture, catching fishes left and right. Sometimes I do forget to kiss. I'm finding water all around, so you know I'm jumping fences. So I say it ain't no fishing, I'ma take the consequences. And my GoPro stays strapped, and you know I got my blicky. Hit the eye before I made it, so you know I'm feeling trippy. Love it when the line jump. Right now I know I gotta get him, get my fish on. Throw my line in the water, screaming fish on. If you gon' rush me, then don't come, cause I'm a fish long. I got my rods and my tackle when the fish is on, and I'm a fish on.
I would say the water temperature is probably in the low 70s. Was in the upper 80s. Still's pretty warm to the touch. So I don't know how the top water bite's going to be this morning, but we're going to start out with it. The sun gets over the trees, we'll see how it's doing and probably switch up if it's not on fire. We can float parallel to these cattails and pick off every little hole one by one. Where I'm pulling him through right there, it's only 3 or 4 foot deep. So, and you see a lot of guys frog fishing that they'll cast it up around the structure and then they'll reel it, crank it as fast as they can back to the boat. But with it being that shallow, I'm gonna work it all the way back to the boat. Oh, there's somebody that thought about it. He lost it. You got to give them time to take it, which I've been doing, but I can't get them to inhale it. See if he wants to take another shot at the title. But as I was saying, I'm going to work it all the way back to the boat, because they see it in 3 or 4 foot of water. They know it's there. If they want it, they're going to come up and get it. So he grabbed it and pulled it under, but I put a little tension on him. I reeled down to take up my slack, and as soon as I got a little tension on it, pulled it right out of his mouth. So I've been struggling with the frog. If anybody watching out there has any pointers for me, put it in the comments. I'll take any pointers I can get. I've reeled down on them. I've modified the frog. I've done a 2 count. I've done a 3 count. I've set the hook as soon as they grab it. Like my grandpa used to say, they don't have hands, son, set the hook. So even though it's in their mouth, you set the hook, I think they just grab it with their lips, and then when you go to set it, it rips it right out. So definitely something I have been working on, if you've been watching my videos. You might feel a little bit of my frustration. I guess I don't know if I'd call it frustration, but it would be nice to come out with a frog and put 4 or 5 fish in the boat. My hookup rate is not very good on a frog. I've talked to some buddies and watched videos, and I think I'm doing everything right. The only thing that I haven't done yet is switch this rod to braided line, because it doesn't have any stretch in it. But this is 12-pound test monofilament. I can't believe that is what the big deal is. There's people that caught fish on frogs for 100 years, and braided line has not been out for 100 years. So the next one that takes it, I'm gonna lock up on him right away. It's Kayak Cushions, both with a K. KayakCushions.com. Mom and pop shop, high quality products. You can take the covers right off them, throw in the washing machine. I've had them get caught in the rain. They dry out quick. But the only complaint I had about this seat was the bars that were in it. After about hour and a half, you can feel those bars cutting into your legs. It's just got a nylon seat, so. But with the Kayak Cushions, I fish usually 4 or 5 hours every Saturday morning, and nothing but comfort. Pulled my personal best out of this hole right here on a chatterbait. 3 pounds 6 ounces right there. Personal best out of a kayak. This topwater bite is Not real active this morning. We had one come up and grab it, but I don't think he was a very big fish. So we'll keep an eye on things. Stick with it for a little bit longer. That whole area in there is about 4 foot deep, so really can't go wrong throwing it anywhere. Oh, there's a fish. Fish on. Ah, stay underwater. That feels like a good fish. Real good fish. Come on, baby. Stay down. Get net out. Oh, doggone it! Messing with the net. Lost him. That was about a 4-pound fish. I knew if he came out, he was going to spit it. I knew it. That is heartbreaking right there. That frog hit and he sucked her in. I'll be honest with you, I don't know I had him hooked or he just had it in his mouth, but he came out and spit it. Oh, I'll be looking at him on video. That was a good fish. Really good fish. Oh, me and this frog. I don't know why I do it to myself. That was a toad right there. Complete toad. See who's got it this time. Nope. See? Lost him. We gotta back up here. We got some fish sitting in here. We're gonna back up. We're gonna drop anchor. There's a slim chance that was the same fish. We're gonna find out. Buddy might be full of water. Yep. Obviously some fish sitting in here, so doggone it, that was a nice fish. I've lost 3 or 4 this summer that I know will go 4 or 5 pounds. But I can't tell you for sure. Once you get them in the boat, it doesn't really matter. You can just see how thick that dude was when he came out of the water. Doggone it. The saga continues. About ready to find me a frog that's got a hook, treble hook on his back or something. So it keeps you coming back. Keeps you coming back for more. When I first day I fished this pond, I came down this shoreline and saw this little hole right here, and I knew there'd be big fish sitting in it. That's one thing about this pond with all these cattails on this side. It's almost impossible to fish from shore, so they're not getting a lot of pressure. Sit back here and do what they want. You present them something like this, and he was all in. Should have wore him down a little bit. As soon as I reached for that net, I thought to myself, don't do that. That's when he got out of the water. Spit Kermit right at me. Said, here, you can have this. Sucker. Really? You can chase him right behind me. Want a frog to go with your menace? He said he did. Hey, look at that. All right, Bubba. Hey, I'm gonna have to help you. You're the one eating bait fish right next to my boat. What are you thinking? I set the hook on him instantly. So we're gonna say that worked. Nice little bass. Thank you, dude. Anybody out there eating with you? Is it just you? Oh, shoosh. That's a big fish right there. Real big fish. We are going to drop anchor right here. Oh, there goes my frog. Fish on! Hope that's that bigger one. Yeah, it's a bigger fish right there. Wear him down a little bit. Ah, there's a couple pounds right there for sure, boys. Yeah, we got him schooling on top this morning. Look at that dude. Look at that dude right there. Hey, that's two on the frog. Maybe we're gaining some ground. Look how easy it is to unhook those though. Yeah, you definitely cannot take pressure off those fish. I want to get a quick weight on him. He's going to go every bit of 2 pounds. This is a KastKing scale, $29 on Amazon. I do have my Rapala clip on it. I like that clip better. Almost 3 pounds. 2 pounds, 9 ounces. Beautiful fish. He hit the top of the water and I could tell he was something. There you go, Bubba. See who else is out here playing around this morning. It's one thing in this pond, they school. I know you think fish school, I get it, but I've had a trip out here throwing a chatterbait and I caught 5 fish on 5 casts and they averaged 2 pounds. and they were chasing bait fish, just like these guys did. They're hitting bait fish 5 feet behind my kayak. Still sinking. I'll have to show you. I'll put a little video clip in here of what I did to these frogs to try to increase my advantage of catching fish. I'm thinking it worked. Other than, of course, the big boy that swallowed it back there. Now I'm in a dilemma. That shoreline right there, I don't know why, but cattails don't grow on it. If you go up there, there's 1,000 deer tracks. They must come down there every night to get water. Looks like cattle. Thought maybe one of these early mornings I'd put in down there at the other end and maybe see a couple deer, but maybe in the evenings. Beautiful out here. Another little cove back there we're coming up on. That's where the overflow pipe's at. It's a little deeper back in there. It goes from 2 to 3 feet out here in the pond and drops off to 6 or 8 feet. I believe that when they had to redo that overflow pipe, they took the excavator and kind of dug a deep hole right there in the corner. Now, but run this one right along the edge here. Oh, fish on. Spit it. About a pound and a half. See if his grandma's sitting in there with him. That's who we're looking for, is Granny. There's certain spots you come up on that look like they're going to produce. I'll try to get it. Natural entry, see that? Bounce it off the tree. See if anybody else was sitting in there with him. Alright, we're going to try a new frog. I saw another guy using it on YouTube, so I ordered some. I looked at local Walmarts, they're supposed to have them. I had no luck at my local Walmarts. So I got these 3 colors. And like I had said in my other video, one of the big keys is looking at what the fish actually sees. So I got the white belly. I got it's a silver belly, I guess, with some orange on it, kind of like a bluegill, and then the white and green. So 3 different options. I'll end up cutting these tails in about half, and the hooks, I'll take those and I'm gonna bend them up so they're sticking above the body. But this body's shaped different. It's a really soft rubber, like crazy soft. So hopefully I can get more fish on these frogs. I'll try them out tonight, so I thinking about starting with this one. It'll be him or the actual green one. I got big bullfrogs in the pond, so I may end up go with the green and white belly. Cut those off, take some pliers, get the hooks up so they're above the frog. But the way they're designed, if they get him in here, this collapses real easy. They're 1/2 ounce, so they'll cast pretty well. Let's stay tuned. You can see half of their body is underwater when they're floating. Almost 3/4 of their body is underwater when they're floating. So hopefully that helps with hook sets too. I've had a rough time catching fish on a frog, so hopefully this will make things better. We will find out soon. Good morning. We're out here on the pond. We just wrapped up a frog video, so spent the first hour when the sun was coming up over the trees. It's just popping over now, so we're gonna switch out and throw a chatterbait, probably throw a spinnerbait, but that's gonna be our next segment. So like I said, we just did a frog video, did all right. Probably the best frog fishing I've had this year, so stay tuned. We're switching over here, ready to throw a chatterbait, see if we can get some of these schooling fish in the boat. Stop recording.